Hey there, Dr. Norris Golberg, and thank you for joining me for today's New Beginnings workout with The Answer. Today, we're going to be focusing on rehabbing your spine and starting from a foundational point. This exercise you may find to be easy after doing it for several sessions, but I want you to do it every day for at least a week before you progress to the next level. And if you're dealing with chronic pain, stiffness, or difficulty completing the exercises, I want you to stick with the exercises for at least a month. And if you're having any trouble with the exercises, reach out to me and we can figure out what's going on and how to get you stronger and more stable in your spine. For our first minute of exercise, we are going to do step out lunges. Make sure you are alternating sides, and as you step out with your leg, your knees and toes should be in the same line, with your knee going slightly ahead of your toes and feeling a nice deep stretch in the opposite side inner thigh. Continue the repetitions at your own pace and try to get deep and sit back while maintaining a flat and straight spine. As you balance both sides, purposefully step back to the back of the answer for our second minute of exercise with Y holds. I want you to focus on contraction through the glutes, the lower back, and the upper back, specifically between the shoulder blades. When you get to the top, hold for 2 to 3 seconds and then exhale on the way down. Also, focus on your chin being slightly tucked and in alignment with your entire spine. Do not let your chin drop down, and also don't look all the way back and up. Now, mindfully move to the top of the answer. We are ready for our third minute of exercise, doing alternating bird dogs. Make sure you're steady and focusing on your balance, and alternate with arm and leg stretching out as far as you can while maintaining a slight chin tuck. As you can see, my spine is flat, my shoulder is in line with my spine, and my glute is very active, holding everything rigid throughout the spine and steady as I switch from side to side. Okay, mindfully move to the front of the answer. We're ready for our fourth minute of exercise, alternating reverse lunges. So step out and to the side so that you don't hit the back of the answer, and feel that your spine is staying upright in alignment with your back leg, while your front leg is maintaining the strength and stability to support your body without allowing your knee to wobble all over the place. Your knee should stay steady and pointed over your front toe, and allowing your breath to gently go in and out with each repetition. Balance out both sides and mindfully take a seat on the answer. We're ready for our fifth minute of exercise, doing twists. Lean back while maintaining balance with your feet. Rotate side to side, exhaling through the rotation and inhaling on the way back towards center. Make sure you do this exercise purposefully and at your own tempo. If you feel exhausted and you can't maintain, sit up, relax, or just hold a reclined seated position, but do not allow your spine to arch or hunch. That is the improper way to do this exercise. Okay, once you're balanced, take your feet out, put your neck and shoulders on the answer, and we are ready for our 6-minute of exercise, hip thrusts. Focus on contracting through the glutes and the posterior chain and getting a nice 2 to 3 second hold at the top. You may allow your arms to hang out to the sides or even overhead, getting more extension throughout the spine. You should feel no pressure in your neck, even though you are bracing yourself through the neck and the upper back and shoulders. Okay, mindfully move to the top of the answer. We are ready for our 7th minute of exercise, body weight squats. Your feet should be in the holster a little further than hip width apart. You may be able to squat all the way down if you have great range of motion, or if you're stiff in the back or the hips as I am, you may not be able to get all the way down. I want you to focus on a strong and stable spine and do not compromise it for trying to go deeper. Breathe in and out with every repetition. Okay, mindfully move to the back of the answer. We are ready for our 8th minute of exercise, T holds. Make sure your belly is on the mat with pressure going into your lower abdomen and pelvis and slightly into your ribs. If this is very difficult, you can shuffle backwards and have the mat right under your ribs and your chest, but the goal is to be able to contract through the glutes, through the spine, and between the shoulder blades while maintaining a straight spine moving towards extension, lifting the chest off of the mat. Complete each repetition with a 2 to 3 second hold at the top, and don't forget, breathe the whole entire time. Okay, from T holds, we are ready for our 9th minute of exercise, and we're going to move right into planks on the top of the answer. You can put your elbows evenly into the mat, maintaining weight not just through the elbows, but also through the entire forearms. Focus on your spine being straight all the way from your heels through your hips, your shoulders, and your head. Don't let your body arch upwards. If you're fatigued and you're having trouble maintaining a flat spine with contraction through the glutes, then drop your knees to the ground and focus on the contraction. And if you're able to, raise the body back up again for the last several seconds of the exercise. Okay, mindfully move to the front of the answer. We are ready for our 10th minute of exercise, body weight squats. So again, maintain a long and flat spine with as much depth as possible through the hips and knees. Your knees should stay steady. You should be inhaling on the way down and exhaling on the way up. If you have the mobility to get your hips back all the way to the answer, that's great, that's amazing. We just need to build strength from there. If you're stiff and tight like me, you should focus even more on mobility and strengthening and lengthening those muscles. Okay, mindfully move to the back of the answer for our 11th minute of exercise, W holds. As always, focus on the pressure from the answer being in the pelvis and the lower abdomen, activating your posterior chain, which is your glutes and your back muscles as much as possible. Really focus on contracting in the W position, not just between the shoulder blades, but drawing your elbows down towards the hips. You may even move the arms upwards and downwards again to feel that contraction in the lat muscles. And also, don't forget to keep your chin tucked the entire time to maintain a flat spine, and don't forget to breathe. Okay, great job. Now we are ready for our 12th minute doing side planks. So mindfully move your body onto the answer, maintaining contraction through your navel towards the spine. Also lifting your hip away from the ground while maintaining a straight arm in alignment with both shoulders. Make sure you're breathing in and out and keeping your neck in alignment with your spine. We are going to do this for 30 seconds. And then switch sides. Okay, now we're ready for 30 seconds on the left side. Mindfully switch over, maintain the nice contraction through the entire side body while drawing the navel towards the spine and keeping that arm nice and steady, reaching to the sky in alignment with both shoulders. Don't forget to keep the chin tucked and breathing throughout the exercise. Okay, great. Mindfully move to the front of the answer. We are ready for our third and final round of squats in minute 13. Again, keep that spine nice and long and straight. Breathe on the way down. Inhale on the way up. Exhale. Focus on getting those hips as deep as possible while maintaining a flat back and allowing the knees to push out over the toes. Your feet should also stay flat on the ground with not too much rock or lift in the heels or toes. Okay, mindfully move to the back of the answer for our 14th minute of exercise. I holds. Maintain the pressure through the pelvis and keep the arms straight overhead in extension. This is by far the hardest of the holds for people with strength issues in their shoulder, their neck, or their upper back, or prior injuries in the shoulders. So it may need to be modified, but more than likely it just needs to be strengthened. So stick with it and do it at your own pace while maintaining great extension through the spine and activation through the glutes. Okay, great job, guys. We are ready for our final minute of exercise, donkey kicks. For new beginnings, we're going to focus on doing one side at a time. Stabilize your upper back and arms by holding the toe hold and pulling your hands apart, and kick your leg up towards the sky reaching for the sky with your heel and feeling a strong contraction in your glute muscles. Also, your head and neck should be in alignment with your spine with a slight chin tuck as to keep your spine safe the entire time. And always, don't forget, keep breathing. All right, we're ready to switch sides and do 30 seconds on the left. Again, stabilize through the arms by pulling your hands apart and get that heel as high as possible to the sky, getting a nice deep contraction in the glutes. You may feel it in your hamstrings or your low back, but the main effort should come from the glute muscles. If you're getting pain with this, then please reach out to me. We should talk about it further. All right, great job. You just finished the New Beginnings Spinal Hygiene Exercise. 15 minutes of your day, that's 1%, meaning you just got 1% better today. Keep it up and you will have a happier, healthier life. Now, don't forget, I want you doing the New Beginnings exercises every day for at least a week, up to a month. If you're having trouble at a month, we need to talk. If you're ready after a week or so to move on, check out the growth exercise next.